How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to another coaching video on trading. Today, I want to talk to you about confidence. My name is Brett. I've been trading options for the past 5 years. Fascinated with the markets. I absolutely love what I do. Let's get started. Confidence is a feeling which reflects the coherence of the information and the cognitive ease of processing it. It's a quote by Daniel Kahneman. Confidence is an emotion, and in order to succeed in our trading, we have to manage this emotion. Okay, that means emotions are vulnerable to flaws and biases. So when we screw up, when we do something wrong, that means that our confidence can sway. Signs of overconfidence, sizing up and taking on more risk. Usually it happens way too fast, or you just take on way too much risk than per usual. And also trading too much, over trading questionable setups. Signs of low confidence, hesitation, not taking a setup you would normally take. Okay, you may have taken that setup before, you see the setup again, and you decide not to take it this time for whatever reason. Reduce size. Now that can be a good thing sometimes, especially if you're in a drawdown. You want to reduce your size, or if the market's telling you, hey, it's not a good market environment to place risk. But that can happen. It can be a sign of low confidence if you're reducing size on one of your stronger setups, or you're just, simply, maybe you usually trade 10 shares at a time, but for whatever reason, you're trading 2 shares. You're scared, right? That's low confidence. This has a lot to do with fear, by the way. Fear kind of initiates low confidence. Don't think for yourself. Huge one right here. Following someone else's trades 24/7. Being responsible in the markets just gives you so much more freedom. Freedom is responsibility. Responsibility is freedom. And looking for new strategies all the time. That one is huge as well. Just because you have 1, 2, 3 losing trades on a certain strategy that you've used, you strategy hop and you go on to the next. Sign of low confidence. What's more important is your competence, okay? So this word right here, competence. Competence over confidence, okay? So regardless of how you feel, a large enough sample will give you the real results. This is why I always tell a lot of my students and a lot of people I work with, it's good to have a sample of your trading data. Good to record your trades and good to acknowledge what kind of trades you're placing based off the edge that you think you might have, right? Once you have a large enough sample and you can see your data, then you will see the real results. And you don't need to worry about confidence, okay? Competence matters much, much more. However, confidence can help you navigate the short term when you don't know exactly what your skills are exactly. Okay, so this one helps me a lot, especially in the beginning. Guys, if you guys are new to trading, have confidence. Tell yourself and believe in yourself that you can get the job done. I know every single one of you can, okay? I know every single one of you can learn this skill and enhance your life for the better if that's what you're looking for, or whatever you're trying to get out of it, right? Learn trading, learn the skill sets, right? Focus on the skill sets. Play the long game, focus on where you can be in a few years, not just a few weeks or a few months. Right, we want to be realistic about it and have confidence that you can get the job done, right? Don't listen to anybody else. You need just the right amount, not too much or not too little, okay? Other signs of overconfidence might include a feeling of certainty about market direction, especially without a thorough analysis, okay? Especially without a thorough analysis. And even if you do have a thorough analysis, it's still not ideal to feel certain about what you think is going to happen. I've had to toy a lot with this one in my trading career, doing analysis, right? I would see, a bull flag or a breakout or whatever I was trading, and I'd be like, wow, I really think I know what's going to happen next. And you get that feeling, that excitement, that euphoria, right? Nobody knows what's going to happen in the market next. Nobody. Okay. Refusal to admit mistakes or insisting on being right is also a sign of overconfidence as well. Why it's also so important to go through your trading data. Okay, go through your data, record your trades, and go acknowledge where you went wrong. Guys, it's gonna help you so much in your trading. Acknowledging where you went wrong is gonna make your trading career much more prosperous in the long run. That's not to say that competence isn't good. While competence shows the real results based off the data that you've acquired, having confidence is still good. Having confidence, it will help you do these things. Execute amidst uncertainty. Okay? The market is full of uncertainty, guys. That's all it is. We need to be able to execute and place these trades in the face of uncertainty and be able to execute these the best that we possibly can. Confidence helps us do that. Learn from our mistakes. Simple. If you are someone who is learning from your mistakes or making the effort, the legitimate, genuine effort to learn from your mistakes, you have a healthy dose of confidence. And it helps you adapt quicker. It helps you see things quicker. It helps you use your tool set that you've learned quicker. It helps you learn quicker as well. For anyone new starting out, have some confidence, believe in yourself, okay? Lacking confidence, here are a few examples. I don't really feel like taking this trade. It's whatever, I'm kind of lazy, right? Being lazy, not believing in yourself, that's lacking confidence. Every single one of you should be believing in yourself, okay? Depressed or thinking something is wrong with you. This is a common one. I've experienced this one before, okay? We're all human. This might happen if you're in a drawdown or taking a lot of losing trades, or if you're really hurting yourself somehow in the markets, okay? You don't want to do that. Nothing is wrong with you, okay? Nothing is wrong with you, even if you're taking the worst trades ever, or you think you are. Continue to believe in yourself, have some confidence, learn from your mistakes, okay? I'm gonna show you how you can get out of these slumps if you're in any of them and start to build that confidence. There's a few things. It's very simple. Find the mistake that was made, fix the mistake that was made. This is a secret formula. Not so secret anymore, I guess, right? Confidence is restored. But if you're feeling low on confidence, you need to find the mistake that you made. Find the mistake. Have the confidence to go and look through your trading results and acknowledge, I didn't honor my stop loss. I moved my stop loss higher or lower. You know, I entered at a really bad time. You know, I didn't follow my rules. I took way too much risk. I got overconfident and I took way too much risk because I thought I knew what was going to happen next. I hesitated. I didn't take the trade. I was lazy. I was scared. I took a lot of losses last week and I hesitated on my next trade. That could have been a winner. There's a lot, okay? Find the mistake, fix the mistake. Confidence is restored, okay? Here's a pro tip as well. Don't base your confidence on results. Hint, hint, P&L. Okay, look, I get it. P&L is important. It's why we trade sometimes. Don't base your confidence on your P&L. Hide your P&L if you have to, okay? It's not going to help you if your confidence is swinging up and down with the fluctuations in your P&L, right? When your P&L goes up, you become, right? Or if your P&L goes down, you become, right? You don't want to have your confidence swayed by that. You're letting the market take control of you. And while you can't take control of the market, you need to take control of yourself. P&L is not the answer. You're going to experience highs and lows. This is what you should do instead. Focus on your execution. How well are you executing your trades? And are you following your trading plan? Are you making a trading plan in the first place? This is the basis of confidence. This is how you can build confidence quickly and rapidly. Of course, besides, learning about your indicators, learning about the tools, learning what volume is, learning price action, learning support resistance, those are all important, right? Those are kind of textbook things that you just have to educate yourself on. Charting, fundamental analysis. But when you're actually trading and you put together the trading plan, say, I'm going to buy here because of X, Y, and Z. I'm going to sell here because of this, or if the market does this, I will get out and I will protect myself. And you're managing your risk. You are executing your trades properly. And now you might find mistakes within your execution, which can cause your confidence to fall, right? if you're taking on too much risk, or if you just, you're not following your rules that you set out, you're not following your trading plan, or here's a common one. You make a trading plan, but you don't even use the trading plan. I used to do that all the time. Like I would make a trading plan the night before for a stock, and then I would day trade something else completely like different the next day. Or I would do something like way off what my trading plan was. It was dumb, right? I needed to fix that mistake to start building that confidence, okay? All right, finally, to conclude, competence over confidence, okay? Record your trading data. Results will tell the story, okay? Record your trading data. It'll help you find your mistakes and fix your flaws, right? Remember, in order to build confidence, which still is good, right? I'm not saying confidence is bad. Competence is better than confidence because you will be able to see what your edge actually is through your sample, okay? And in order to build confidence, to execute in the face of uncertainty, you need to find your mistakes. Find your mistakes and focus on fixing them. Don't shy away from them. Go hunt for them. I used to, after each of my trading days or my trading week, right, I would sit down for an hour or two and just go through my data, reflect, and think about what I did this week in the markets. It was so valuable for me to do that because it really allowed me to reflect and focus on what did I do and what do I need to do better, right? And what I was focusing on was my execution. Focus on your execution. P&L is nice. P&L is, important, yes, but it's not what your confidence should be tied to. Your execution matters way more. Your execution is the ability to use the actual skills that you've been learning, right? To do your analysis and to create a trading plan and to follow your trading plan. Are you doing those things properly? Your P&L will fall exactly where it needs to be if you execute correctly. All right, guys, thank you all for watching. I hope you build some confidence. Focus on execution. Your P&L will fall in line. P&L will follow. And I'm wishing you guys the best in the markets. Cheers, good luck to you, and I'm rooting for you. Take care.